right, so the score that he needs to beat is a 22.3 to get into 4th place. I think that's gonna be enough.
Yo, Deshaun, I need you at the park now.
What's good, bro? You think you're ready? I got you. Let's go. Let's go. You want to square up with the rail? Yeah, so you want to be looking behind you when you always block shoulders, you know what I mean? What is that? What is that? That back foot right there. You want me? Yeah. Hey, how you, come on, left foot? Straight out, straight. Not like this, like this. You want it flat. Do you really want this? Right now, I don't see it in that effort. Let's go, get him up, get him up. I want it. Let's get it. Right, come on. High knees, high knees, high knees, high knees. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's run it, let's run it. All right, so I showed you what to do, man. Now, before you drop in, I'm gonna need you to visualize it. I'm gonna need you to put yourself in the moment. Visualize it, let's get it, come on. Visualize, yeah. Visualize, 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 visualize.
What you gonna do about it? I done added up another check, what you gonna do about it? Yeah. What you gonna do about it? I done leveled up and changed a lot, what you gonna do about it?
Mike.
What? Where am I?
You fell going down the drop-in, bro.
Wait, so I didn't make it in the street league?
Nah, you ain't make it. But the fall was kind of funny, though. Maybe we should stick to announcing, bro.
Oh, man.
What you gonna do about it? I done added up another check, what you gonna do about it? Yeah. What you gonna do about it? I done leveled up and changed a lot, what you gonna do about it? Yeah. Black and black, my whip, I'm in the big body.
Welcome, everyone, to the Primitive Skate Park here in Los Angeles, California. This is the 2022 SLS Tour Qualifier, and we are about to get the finals underway here. I'm Andrew Cannon, joined by Jeff Rowley and Jerron Wilson. We've got an amazing lineup of 8 skaters here. Jeff, how are you feeling as we head into this right now?
Oh man, what a heavy qualifier we just saw. There are a lot of new guys, like few guys shaking off some of the cobwebs, you know, which we saw. But I'm waiting to see what they got left for the finals. The qualifiers, the level of the tricks was heavy, but what have they got left in the finals is my question.
Big story here. We've got 4 out of 8 skaters are from Japan here today, including Sora Shirai, Keyaki Ike, Daiki Ikeda. Look at this right here.
Yeah, as you said, Andrew, we got 4 guys from Japan coming in. You'd think they'd have some nerves, but it doesn't look like that. Daiki's a younger kid, 15 years old, still going from strength to strength. But I tell you, every time I see him skate, he looks more and more powerful, more and more focused, and he knows how to skate a contest. And you can see that by the way that he adjusts the tricks he needs. And then you have the contest powerhouse, Gilardi, who had no problem, in my eyes, had no problem getting into the finals in here. And you could see when Jerron interviewed him, what's he got left? He's saving the gnarliest stuff for the finals right now. So I'm just juiced up to see what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Now, before we kick things off, let's head down to the 3rd member of our team, Jerron Wilson, with the man himself, Paul Rodriguez.
Thank you, guys. Man, we are here with my little bro, P-Rod, and I'm happy to be here with him. I know he's happy based on what's going on in the skate park. But what do you think about what is going on in your skate park at the moment?
Well, clearly something epic is going on.
No doubt.
Definitely something epic. These guys are about to go see which one of these guys is going to make it in the street league. So it's it's a high pressure situation. I'm excited to watch it. I'm happy to not have the stress of the moment right now.
You get the chill right now.
Yeah. So it's really cool. It's cool to see like my park getting put to use like this, because normally it's definitely not this crowded. So
No doubt.
I like to see the energy.
I agree.
Yeah, the energy in here is beautiful.
Nice. You have anybody that you pick? Anybody you picking right now?
You know, I don't want to even make a claim, because, you know, all these guys work really hard to get to this position, man. We're just going to have to wait and see. And, you know, they all want it really bad. It's just going to come to the one who has prepared the most, who is able to keep calm in the moment the most, and maybe a little bit of luck in there with that. So, you know, best wishes to them all.
That's good advice from someone like yourself, bro. Real talk. Other than that, thank you, obviously, for lending your park to us. I'm going to send it back up to Jeff and Andrew. Thank you, guys. Let's get it.
Shout out to the boys.
That's it. It is on. Look at this amazing skate park. This is how it's all going to break down. We've got our line section, 2 30-second line attempts. Then we go into our single tricks, 4 single trick attempts. Now, the way it breaks down from a score perspective, it's about your top line score and then your top 2 single trick scores. All right? Now, because this is the finals, once we do that, we're going to eliminate the bottom 4 skaters, and we're going to take the top 4 and give them 2 more single trick attempts to improve the score. And this is the biggest and most exciting part. The winner today joins the 2022 SLS Championship Tour. This is an opportunity to completely change your life, and it is all happening right here today. So let's meet our skaters, Jeff.
Alrighty, we have Maurio McCoy, 26 years old from Reading, Pennsylvania, ripping in the qualifier.
Beautiful style. We've got Tyler Peterson from St. Louis, Missouri, 24 years old, very technical out there. I'm excited to see what he brings to the finals.
And looking pretty fired up there, Yukito Aoki, 18 years old from Japan. One of the 4 Japanese skaters out here and in the finals today. And then we have Keyaki Ike, another Japanese ripper, 21 years old. Incredible bag of trips, very technical skater, great style.
We've got Jhank Gonzalez from Bogota, Colombia, 25 years old. Very excited to see what he brings to the table. This guy is a powerhouse.
And then we all know this guy, Gilardi. Guy very focused, knows where he's at right now, and he's ready to step it up, ready to fire it up in the finals. What do you got for us, Jake?
This guy, watching him practice for this has been wild. Get ready, everyone. 20 years old, Sora Shirai.
And then last but certainly not least, 15 years old, Daiki Ikeda, one of my faves out there today.
Top qualifier coming into the finals. This is going to be an epic final. And again, it all comes down to 1 spot available for the 2022 Championship Tour. There is our start list. We will not be re-racking until we get into those last 2 attempts for our final 4. Jeff, do you want to make a prediction before we get into this? Do you have anyone in there that you think, is anyone notably going to make it?
If Sora Shirai makes all of his tricks, it's going to be hard to beat because the level of not tech and nah, but it's anyone's game, as Paul Rodriguez said.
We are officially in. Maurio McCoy is going to kick off the line section with a big lofty kickflip.
Nice half cab crook into the front side 360, solid combinations to start the line off.
If you're just tuning in, we made some changes to the format, dropping the line section down to 30 seconds. The goal was to mimic more of the actual street skating so that every single trick was super, super important. Look at that frontside half cab flip. Beautiful timing for Maurio McCoy on that first line.
Looking very good there, opening it up. That's the way to do it. Put a good score right away. Timed that to perfection. Is that nicely caught frontside half cab flip, catches it 90 and turns it.
That was on his feet before he even started turning. Scores are 0 through 10. So the highest anyone can get here today is a 30.
Wait to see what the judges start this out with. See where their heads are. 8.5.
That's a great score out of the gate for Maurio. All right, next skater in, Tyler Peterson.
Pop nollie backside kickflip, good height on that.
Ooh, solid switch heel. Oh, unable to put it down right there.
Slips out of that frontside crook, nollie flip out. Not a lot of room for error down there on the side of the course. It's going to be his final trick.
switch flip getting away from him.
He's going to need to improve that on the next one if he wants to stand a fighting chance.
Yeah, it's really going to be important to get that high line score. Scores in 2.1. He's going to look to the next one. Next skater in, Yukito Aoki.
Oh, what a trick to start it off with. Cable aerial, backside lip slide to fakie. Nice 360 kickflip over the pyramid.
Oh, man. Just sticking right there on the crook nollie heel.
Cleans it up at the end with a heavy trick down the rail. Nollie big spin backside lip slide. That fall in the middle is going to hurt his score, but he did start it off pretty heavy and end it pretty heavy.
Where do you think that's going to end up?
Mid sixes. Just that middle bail's always difficult, ruins all the flow.
But he did have some hard tricks in there.
He had a hard trick at the start and a hard trick at the end, and that's always good. It makes up for that, minor bail in the middle.
All right, 6.1. You're right there, Jeff. Next skater in, Keyaki Ike.
I like the way this guy skates. Let's see what he's got here. Switch heel.
Oh my God, dude.
I called that one. Look how smooth this kid rides. What a ripper.
We did not see that in the prelims. We saw the switch front feeble, but there was no switch heel front board to start off your line.
Very light-footed, very easy. Light-footed on the board. Keyaki, I feel like he has a lot of tricks we haven't seen. Cap, backside tail fakie. This is that wild card line we were looking for.
Hey, this
Beautiful,
is officially the
impossible.
finals. Wow, how do you think that's going to stack up to Mario's line? He got an 8.5.
That's the best line of the weekend, Andrew, in my opinion. That was absolutely ripping.
That was incredible. Let's take a look at this visible replay.
Beautiful switch heel, frontside board slide, kept the speed, came out fakie. Into
The
that
control.
nice nose blunt. Yeah, maximum control, totally relaxed, totally present, nothing sketchy, everything done with a good pop.
And he fully had to commit to be able to take it all the way around. Whoa, 8.1 right there. I wonder if that is not as many tricks. Not 100% sure, but man, that switch heel front board was excellent. All right, Jhank Gonzalez. Stoked to see what he brings to the course right now.
Clean kickflip, get the ball rolling. It's backside 5-0. 270 lift fake.
Oh, no!
Just gets away from him.
He's a skater, though, that hustles, always. He never throws it away.
It's backside 360. Should be able to squeak this last one in here.
Oh, and he goes down. He's going to look to that next line.
Well, we see where he's at. If he can kind of clean that up, make all those tricks, he's going to look, he'll have a really good score. Gets a lot of tricks in there. Jhank does.
All right, now you've been talking about it. Jake Ilardi up next. What do you expect?
I expect him to powerhouse it. I expect him to drop in and push full speed. If he bails his trick, he's going to hustle it out and get that trick back. He knows how to do well in contests. Nice backside 360.
Oh, look at that. There's that hustle. He's like a sprinter as well.
Oh, he's going to have to clean this line up in the next one. He wants to take a score from this, Jake. That puts the pressure on his next line. There's a cab back tail.
You know what? That's just going to be practice for him. I do love that we only take one of the lines.
That puts the pressure on him, though. The next line, he has to put it out a good line now.
But, I mean, he said it earlier today when Jaron talked to him, like, he was like, I was born for this. Like, I want to do this. He's not scared of the pressure. .7 right there. That's going to sting. But he's going to put it together on the next one. Next skater in, Sora Shirai.
Oh! Nice start. Is that backside nose blunt? Clean backside tail slide. What's the tactic here, Andrew? Get a decent line on and then step it up the next one?
Yeah, oh, look at that, though. I mean, to use the word decent and then throw a sugar cane in your line those are opposing. Look at that, nice big 360 flip. He's stoked, and we know he's gonna step it up. Sugar cane, down the handrail, in your line.
That's one of the mellower tricks you do. Wait till he goes to the single section. He steps it up there. We'll see some real technical moves.
It's just mind-blowing.
There's that sugar cane right there. You can see the over-rotated.
Look at that. I'm excited to see where this puts him. 8 even, all right. So third place right now, overall with that score of an 8. Daiki Ikeda qualified in first place, 15 years old from Japan, welcoming him in for his first line in the finals.
Oh, and there it is.
Spinning like a top.
270 lip, 270 out. Nice 360 kickflip. There's that frontside half cab flip. Beautifully done. Keeps good speed for the quarter pipe. Nice frontside blunt. And
that is time.
Clean big spin, looking very good out there.
So not a ton of tricks, but some really good ones.
No, but good tactic though. Work your way up.
Yep.
Put the pressure on everybody else.
Here's that visible replay of the first trick. Look at that.
And there's that beautiful frontside half cab flip. To end out the line. Totally crushing the stir section.
Scores in 8.2. All right, so in second place right now. Look at this. We have 4 skaters right now with scores of an 8 or higher. That's amazing. 3 of which from Japan. Before we get into that second line, we caught up with Maurio McCoy on his thoughts on being in SLS.
I'm Maurio McCoy, and I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. Getting in a street league was just, I don't know, it's like kind of coming back to what it used to be, and like how it's a lot of the dudes that I used to look up to, and probably the same type of dudes to the younger kids now. So like being in that mix is definitely, it's an honor. So getting in the mix of all that would be super sick. This park is like, honestly, I don't think I've been to a better indoor skate park. It's like, I mean, there's nothing to really complain about. It's pretty standard and basic. Some ledges, some rails, some stairs. Like, I love it. It's perfect, honestly. It's always a tricky question. What's the goal? Like, during a contest, I would say just land my stuff. That's really it. Like, I feel like setting too big of a goal makes you just lose track of what's really important. That's just showing up and showing out.
All right, Maurio McCoy getting ready, dropping in for line number 2, currently in the top spot with an 8.5.
Boosted kickflip to start it out. Nice half cab crooked grind. Showing dominance in the line section here. Very confident.
Oh, going for the kickflip blunt. Still got 3. He's not going to be able to fire another one off. But to sit right now with an 8.5 as your line, that's a pretty good position. So with that 8.5, we are taking 1 line score. Everyone's got to stick with 1. So having an 8.5 gives him a lot of opportunity when we head into those single tricks. But it's definitely not going to be a walk in the park, that's for sure. We've got some great skating still ahead. Next in, Tyler Peterson looking to improve upon that first line score. The clock does not start until they pop their first trick.
Nice nollie backside kickflip into a switch heel. Same combination, frontside crooked grind.
There we go. Look at that.
Manages to stay in the lane right there. Not fall off the side of the course. Coming under the main big section.
Oh, the switch flip was essential for him right there.
Just catches some wheel bite on the way out. That's probably going to be it for Tyler. Looking good out there, but just doesn't quite get it together.
That's where that 30 seconds really makes a difference. I mean, you have to be so well planned out. Some skaters are getting 4 tricks in, some are getting 8, depending on how much they've practiced, how much they've timed it out. 5.8 though for Tyler Peterson. Not bad. That's something to work with. Next in, Yukito Aoki. Down in 5th right now with a 6.1.
Cavallerial backlip fakie. Starting out with the same first trick, straight 360 kickflip. Nice crooked grind.
Yes!
Oh, heel flip and he gets it.
That was excellent. So stoked he made that right there. Oh, nollie big spin back lip, 5 seconds. Oh, nollie late flip there at the end. That was great. That was great.
That was flawless. That's as good as it gets. A little bit of tech, a little bit of gnaw, hustled it in, got a lot of heavy tricks as well as a few technical tricks.
Yeah, that was excellent right there.
There's a nice look at that crooked grind, locked. Nollie heel flip out.
That one's been getting him all day, so I'm so stoked he was able to put it down here in the finals. Definitely going to outdo that 6.1. Is it going to be enough to get him up in those top spots? And look at that, an 8.3 now in 2nd place. Next skater in, Keyaki Ike. Down in 4th with an 8.1, needs an 8.6 to get up into 1st. Dude.
There's that switch heel flip frontside board slide. Nice nose blunt. Very effortless style Keyaki has. I was watching a lot of his social media and all the stuff he posts on his own personal. And
oh, the
nice switch frontside
kick
flip.
15 seconds.
You can tell that he's going to be learning every day, this kid. Like, you see him in 6 months, he's going to have a new bag of tricks. But I like his style. He's got a clean, easy on the eye style, gnarly tricks.
What's happening right now in skateboarding globally is unreal. The amount of progression that we're seeing from all the different countries worldwide is amazing. But, you know, in the last few years, the last 4 or 5 years, Japan has just risen.
SLS is playing a big role on that side of things, opening it up to a whole new audience and different regions, and the dream's there for kids to have. Just come and get it.
Next in, Jhank Gonzalez, 3.1 on that first line. He can improve upon that.
Nice kickflip. Back 5-0. 270 lip fakie.
Oh! Sliding out right there. Is he gonna get it? Oh, man! Jhank just having a bit of a tough time out there in the lines.
A little bit of wiggle on a couple of tricks and just you lose your placement. Prime example. Gnarly skateboarder, no lack of bag of tricks. But man, 30 seconds, isn't that long?
No. There's no time for slipping. Jake Gilardi is up next, qualified in, much higher up the leaderboard, in 3rd place. He has to put something down. There we go, big flip front board. Oh man, he wrangled that.
Very sketchy 360 flip the manual, unintentional manual, which is why it was sketchy. Nice cab, backside tails.
Oh my God, he just surfed out of that.
A little bit of breakdancing out the end.
Hey, you know what? Good for Jake Ilardi hanging on to everything. That, you could tell, that was like 100% heart right there. Being like, no!
Still cleanly done, just kind of hanging in there. There was no real toe drag on much.
No, he did it all relatively well, minus the 360 flip. Even the cab back tail was just a little bit of a surf out, but the fact that he was able to pull it was pretty amazing. Here's that visible replay of the cab back tail.
Little touch on the out, one hand down slightly. Slipping and sliding, still pretty clean.
Not bad. That's just a testament to how important this is to the skaters. How bad they want to get in. 7.9, that's gonna do exactly what it needed to do right there for Jake. Getting him up there very close to the rest of the pack is huge. All right, Sora is in next. Ooh.
Nice backside nose blunt. Back tail. Taking the same line approach. Going for that sugar crane. Didn't quite lock in as well as the last time he did it.
It's pretty incredible, though. All right. So we had that change up there in the beginning of the line. 180 switch 50 down the rail.
There's that over-rotated 50 to switch backside 50. Over-rotated 180.
His first line with an 8 even. Do you think that's going to outdo it?
I think it's going to be...
I think it's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, he's going to excel with the single tricks. We know that, like, some of the technical tricks he can do are just ridiculous.
Look at that, 8.4, it does. All right, judge is rewarding him. Next, and the last skater in the line section, we've got Daiki Ikeda. That is so wild. And the fact that he lands it and just is like, time to turn so quickly, wild. Coming with a lot of speed.
Really nice backside nose blunt slide. Just about makes that frontside half cap. Didn't quite have the angle of where he wanted to go when he landed, but he still was able to stay on, and that's going to be time. Nice 360 flip. Clean line section for Daiki. Maybe not as hustled as we'd like, you know, maybe not as fast. Could have got one more trick in there, but still, first trick was gnarly. There's that first trick again, backside 270 lift, rips it round to 270 out, and then there's that frontside half cab flip. You can see he catches it on one foot, not the front foot, the back foot. He's able to keep that going.
Now, we've got both of our lines in the books. We'll await the score on this one. He's got an 8.2 on that first one. Look at those scores, though. all of our top 6 just about around that 8 range. Jake Ilardi, 7.9. Keyaki, 8.1. Daiki, 8.2. Yukito, 8.3. Sora, 8.4. And McCoy, 8.5. I was doing 8.2. Look at that. Moving up. That is amazing. So right now, as we gear up to go into our single tricks, we've got Tyler Peterson and Jhank Gonzalez that are really going to need to make up for it. Mario, Sora, Yukito, Daiki, Keyaki, and Jake all in that same area. This is going to be an unbelievable single trick.
I wouldn't want to be the judges right now.
I wouldn't want to be the skater. The judges are going to just react to what's happening. Let's check out our Skater XL highest line score with Maurio McCoy. 8.5, started off with that beautiful lofty kickflip. What'd you like about this line, Jeff?
I kept the speed throughout the whole thing. Every trick was done with good pop, you know? Nothing was kind of forced. He kind of planned and laid it out well, so he filled the 30-second, filled the whole course. A little bit of transition, bank skills, rail skills, picnic bench skills. I mean, it speaks for itself. Look at that.
I could watch that frontside half cab flip
great
all
line.
day long. That was beautiful. Congrats on that one, Mario. Now with this park, 2 years in a row as our qualifier, this place is becoming the proving ground. Let's throw it down to Paul Rodriguez to talk us through it.
The whole goal building this place was to not have it be your average TF. Yes, it's a good skate park, it's a TF, but like we wanted to add all the bells and whistles and cool things that still aren't even put in yet. It's done enough to kind of show it and people can have the understanding what the vision of this place is, but just know it's not done and it's still got a bunch more cool ish coming. Gone so far in life and gone nowhere at all at the same time. Like, I haven't gone anywhere, I'm still here. My founding partners, we started this brand, we were all kids here in the Valley. We kept it in the Valley. I mean, we just happened to be blessed enough to be born right in the epicenter of skateboarding, you know? Like, there's nowhere else we need to take it. I mean, we want to take it worldwide, but we're not going nowhere, you know what I mean? To be at this point in my life, in my career, and to see where Primitive's come and the team that we've got is, like, sometimes I literally can't even, my brain can't even accept or understand that this is real, like this is real life. I always told myself, when I feel like I cannot keep up with the pack, then I'm gone. I'm not gonna be some straggler just hanging on to like the old times and hanging on to my name, just like trying to live off that. Like, I'm out. When I can't do it, I'm out. And you know, I feel rejuvenated. I feel inspired and like excited, especially after the injury. Like, I got a whole different mindset, and that's why this place came to be. This skate park is actually ridiculous and it's actually unnecessary, but it's so necessary at the same time. This is my version of the fantasy factory, you know? This is what I wanted. I just want to have a place I can come to, I can skate, I can try out new tricks, I can learn. I want to have a place I can do that and have my whole team, primitive team. Everyone comes here, we're together, we bond, we skate, we feed off each other. Don't get it twisted, like, just because we got the skate park doesn't mean I'm not going to the streets. Like, that's what this is for.
That is so awesome. Paul Rodriguez, thanks for having us here at your park. Thanks for being such an inspiration to, I'm just gonna say, all of us. Well, with one person making it in, we gotta talk about where we're going this year. We're going to some pretty rad cities, and I'm excited about it. Tickets are on sale now, everyone. Make sure you get it. We've got Jacksonville, Florida, July 16th and 17th. Seattle, Washington, August 13th and 14th. Las Vegas, Nevada, October 8th and 9th. And then we are closing it out with the 2022 Super Crown World Championship in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, November 5th to 6th. So if you want to go, visit streetleague.com, get your tickets. We want to see you there. Back in arenas, it's going to be wild. Now, if you're just tuning in, we are done the line section. That is 2 30-second line attempts, and we are taking one of those scores. Right now, we're about to kick things off with the single trick section. 4 single trick attempts. Once we make it through that, we're getting rid of the bottom 4. The top 4 are gonna have 2 more attempts, and then we will crown ourselves a winner. That one skater is going on to skate in this year's championship tour. Maurio McCoy kicking it off for our singles right here with a big frontside flip over the picnic table.
Mario with a big boosted frontside kickflip to start things off.
Great to see Mario out here getting after it. He dealt with an unfortunate ankle injury, had to get some surgery about a year back, and he looks really good. Score is in 7.1, moving him up 15.6 overall. All right, next in, Tyler Peterson. Going to that out ledge. Man, you could see it as soon as he ollied, he moved that back foot into position for the nollie flip.
Might need to put a little bit of wax on that one for next go. Looked like it was a little sticky, so dipped in. Now this kid's got some gnarly single tricks.
Yukito Aoki. Oh, and he fires it off first try. That is huge for him.
Nollie heel flip, big spin backside lip slide.
Here's that visible replay. Take a look at the setup right there.
Yeah, very locked and loaded when he snapped that in. Difficult to make that trick come back forward, a lot easier to rip it back fakie. Should get a really high score. See what the judges think.
Scores in 8.8. Wow, boosting him up the leaderboard now. In first place with a 17.1. Pushing Maurio McCoy down into second. But we still have quite a few skaters. And this is just our first attempt. All right, Keyaki Ike. Whoa. I cannot get over how casual he skates.
Nollie big spin backside tail slide to fakie. Quick shove it right when he landed too, just to let you know that it was not hard for him. Here's that slow-mo. Nollie big spin, nicely in the back tail. Cleanly to fakie. Shove it just for the fun of it.
Oh, he almost went down. Doing that on a round rail, on command. 8.8. Man. Okay. All right. Next in, Jhank Gonzalez. He has serious work to do right now. Everyone is going to be fighting for those top 4 spots. He needs a 4.9 right now, but that's definitely not going to hold with what we're seeing out here. There we go.
That's the level we need to see.
He needed that right there.
Caballerial frontside nose slide.
I love that he takes it back out to regular. Your body naturally would want to fall out to go to fakie, and doing it to regular shows how much control he's got.
Yeah, he's got good control over the shoulders and head and hips, if you look. Just keeps it on that one side. Nicely done. Needs a heavy score, 8.1, that's nice.
All right, gets him up into 4th place, which is huge. But he's still got an uphill battle to fight. Next in, Jake Ilardi. Jake right now down in 7th with a 7.9. Ooh, man, that's gonna be tough.
That's not a good deal for Jake. Going for the big spin flip from blunt.
Okay, Sora Shirai. Attempt number 1. Coming in fakie.
Oh my God! Did you see the speed that he shoved that out? Caballerial back tail, big spin out.
That is gotta be, oh man, that's a big score.
That was so late that he shoved that out. When you see this,
I cannot wait to see that again.
Watch this in the slow-mo. Here's that slow-mo, look at that load. Spring-loaded caballerial back tail, and then just about was able to just force that big spin in.
To do that first try, the weight off his shoulders right now. Look at that, 9.5. Sora Shirai in first place with a 17.9.
There's that wild card coming out of nowhere.
Now, I'm going to say this, though. Look at that, 17.9. Yukito right now in 2nd, 17.1. And we just saw one of the gnarliest tricks from Sora. Like, the level here today is mind-blowing, and they're not that far apart. Especially because we still don't have 2 scores on the board.
That's right.
Single.
It could all turn on a dime right here.
Daiki. Oh, going down. Thankfully, it was just a little slide out.
Trying for the bigger flip. Frontside, board side. He doesn't look that stoked, does he? It's like, dang it. Gotta do that again now.
Maurio McCoy.
Oh!
Wow!
That was a thing of beauty.
That was perfectly done.
That was a thing of beauty. That is a trick you do not see very often. Especially not first go in any contest.
Wow.
Here you
Take
get
a look at that.
slow-mo. Watch lock into this nose blunt slide. Watch this nice nollie kickflip out.
Oh, man. That's going to be a huge relief right there from Maurio. Currently in 4th place, needs a 2.4 to get into 1st. Now, of course, 9.0. Maurio McCoy putting it down. But it is far from over. That was excellent. All right, Tyler Peterson, attempt number 2.
He's gonna have to get super gnaw right here.
Oh. Watching him adjust that foot right after the ollie is amazing.
He's too tight, 2 tries into that crooked grind nollie kickflip. He's not in the best spot right now.
Well, and he has a low line score, so he is definitely in a tough spot. Yukito Aoki coming in right now in third. Going a direction we haven't seen him go so far today.
It looks like he was trying to take that 360 flip to nose grind and missed the grind and went over to the other side of the hubba.
All right, next in, Keyaki Ike. Coming in nollie.
Oh, I didn't even know what happened right then.
That was like nollie back 180.
Switch frontside
Switch
feeble.
from feeble. That was
I don't know how to react to that
wild
trick.
the
That
way
was
he got
really,
in.
really unusual. That's a really unusual, awkward trick that I've never really
Take a
seen
look at
anybody
that.
do. Backside nollie over to switch frontside feeble. They judge it. These judges, what are they going to do with that? That's a never been seen before, right?
8.9. That's what the judges do with it. I think that's very fair. Obviously, super difficult, unique trick, but from a mechanical perspective, it's not like it's super outside of the realm of possibility. Just really difficult and awkward. All right, Jhank coming in. Needed that. Switch flip front board down the rail.
You can tell he's focused and he knows he needs to make some tricks or he's a done deal.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to just get into that top 4.
Clean switch kickflip, frontside board slide. Lands bolts.
Score in 8.1.
Steady working on it. Steadily working on it.
I mean, it's got him up into third place right now with a 19.8. But the problem is he's going to have to continue to outdo that, and his line score is set. All right, Jake Gilardi coming in now. Oh, that is going to put serious pressure on Jake. I mean, he's got a line score of a 7.9, and he has to make these next 2. He is still in contention.
He has to do the gnarliest tricks that he can do right now or he's not going to get it.
Absolutely.
That's what he's got. It's go for broke or go home right now for Jake.
Sora Shirai, 9.5 on the last one. Back 180, switch front crook down the rail. This guy has a wild bag of tricks.
There's that slow-mo.
So
See this
focused.
nice build-up. Backside 180. Switch frontside crook. The fake.
Oh, you can see that relief in his face just wash over him when he rides away. Just
That's
thank
another
you.
one of those basic rail tricks. It's really awkward the way that he turns. Hard to judge. 9 club. There you go.
9.1. Man, Sora now in the lead with a 27. That is a commanding lead at this point. And we're only 2 in. All right, Daiki down in 6th place. He has to put a score on the board. The pressure is going to be on for the 15-year-old as we head into those next 2.
Two attempts on the same trick as well sometimes can get in your head.
All right, Maurio McCoy up for his 3rd of 4 attempts. He's got a solid line score of an 8.5. He's got to drop that 7.1. He needs a 9.6 to get up into 1st place. Ooh, road less traveled right there. Looked like fakie flip over the rail the hard way. I mean, I think either way is pretty difficult. But all right, Tyler Peterson coming in. He has to put this down. That is going to do it for him out here today. Some solid skating there.
Having a hard time in the finals. He killed it in the qualifiers.
I mean, if I was skating and seeing what was happening around me, I don't even know what I'd be doing. Yukito Aoki. Oh, 360 flip nose grind.
Dude, the level of some of these tricks on the rails is stepping up.
Right now, he needs a 2.8 to get into fourth. He needs a 10 to get into first.
Watch the balance when he lands into this nose grind. No touch. Beautifully controlled.
What I love about the contest today, nobody is going to, you have to really win this one today. 9.1, score is in. Yukito now in second place, 26.2, he needed that. It is all about the top four. They're gonna get 2 more attempts after these 4. So you need to be in that top 4 if you have any shot. Next in, Keyaki Ike. Oh. Spicing it up right there. Nollie big heel, back tail attempt. But he's in third right now.
Still has one more attempt to get that trick. Or switch it up.
All right, Jhank Gonzalez. That is going to do it for him. He's gonna have one more attempt. All right, Gilardi needs to put this down, and it has to be huge. There is no more half-stepping, no opportunities for bails. He's coming in switch. Oh. That is going to do it. Gilardi, one of our picks for making it,
doesn't quite put it together in the finals. Doesn't quite put it together.
So, we've got Sora Shirai, who has a commanding lead on everyone, 0.8 ahead of Yukito, and he still has 2 more attempts. That was shocking.
Caballerial sugarcane.
Taking it back to regular.
Caballerial sugarcane.
Here's the deal. We've never seen it at SLS. That was totally stepping up the level of skating. Here's that visible replay. Talk us through this trick here.
I mean, full over 270, almost a 360 rotation before he lands into that sugarcane and then rips it all the way back 180 from that.
Where do you think score's going to be on that?
That's
he's dropping the 9.1, I think.
That's a 9. If that's not a 9, I'm going to go down and see the judges myself. That was a gnarly trick.
That is so incredibly difficult. 9.8! Look at that, Sora Shirai, 27.7. I mean, that right there is on par for some of the highest scores in Street League history. And this is the qualifier, but that's what it takes.
That is the level of trick that we're looking for. That is the tech and the gnaw. That was a full 360 rotation before he landed in the grind, and then a full 180 ripped the opposite way out.
That was truly unbelievable. Now, Daiki needs to put these 2 down. He has an 8.2 in the lines. He is not out of this. He can still get in the top 4, but he must put it down. And he doesn't do it. That means that Daiki is not going to move forward. And we have just one more attempt left. All right, Maurio McCoy, he needs an 8.8 to get into second place. Right now, he's in 4th place. Oh, that was beautiful. Big 360 flip over the rail. So, Maurio right now is safe for our top 4. Nobody that's below them can crack into the top 4. So it's now a battle between all of them. Look at that right there. Beautifully done. All trying to up those scores to get in the top spot. 7.6. All right, Maurio 25.1. He outdoes the 7.1, but man, in these next two attempts, he's gonna need to bring some serious heat. All right, Tyler Peterson, his last attempt. Unable to put it down today, but some great skating in the prelims. Yukito Aoki, right now in second place. Oh, look at that.
Goodness. Nollie inward heel flip backside lip slide. What a awkward trick to aim.
Crazy. Look at this right here. All right, popping nollie over the rail, kind of behind it. I mean, that is
Very
so
difficult
much
to aim.
timing to make that happen. All right, so score to beat 8-8. Yes, he does it, 9.3. Yukito moving up the leaderboard. He is now 1 point behind Sora. But, oof, that is going to be a tough last two tries. All right, so Keyaki Ike needs a 9.8 to get into second. Unable to do it right there. Now he's locked for our next two attempts. This is no joke right now. All right, Jhank, 19.8, cannot advance. This is going to be for all the fans at home watching. Dropping in switch, coming at the rail.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. Super well done. Putting it down at the end. Look at this. Switch, kickflip, backside lip slide.
In the vein and style of Paul Rodriguez right there. Paul Rodriguez classic. Switch flip, backside lip slide.
Turned full 90. That was sick.
Jhank absolutely ripping out there.
8.6.
More of him.
Great skating today from Jhank Gonzalez.
Solid
this
score.
20.3. This right here is Jake Gilardi, unfortunately not going to be able to move forward. Coming in switch. Wow, dude.
Switch 360 flip lip. Coming out forward.
I love that. I love someone who is not going to make it, but is still like, you know what? I'm going to put it down here at the end either way. Switch 360 flip lip. We saw Leandre Sanders do that earlier. I want to say he got up there in the 9s.
Got a very high score for that. We'll be seeing a lot more of Jake, no doubt, but not today, fortunately.
9.1 for Jake Ilardi. Man, that's heartbreaking. He had the potential right there. All right, Sora Shirai. I mean, this guy is literally trying to drop a 9.5, and he's going to have 3 attempts to do it.
Oh! Not quite sure he was going for there, but another ridiculous trick that would have got him an incredibly high score. He's sitting pretty right now.
Wow. Daiki Ikeda cannot move forward. 15 years old, though, coming all the way from Japan. This kid is going to be unbelievable as the years continue to move on. What?
Well, backside 360 flip, lit or nose
just
blunt?
Sprinkling it out there. Hey, everyone, I can backside 360 kickflip nose blunt. Just a heads up, I'll see you next year.
Now, Daiki is going to continuously progress. We'll be seeing a lot more of him in our scene in the industry. Absolute ripper.
Jeff, that is it right there. We have 2 more attempts left. Our top 4 are locked. Maurio McCoy, Keyaki Ike, Yukito Aoki, and Sora Shirai. This is wild right here. Before we get into it, though, remember, everyone, one of these skaters is going to make it into the World Tour this year. Who will it be? Let's find out about these stops.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Captain speaking. Just about ready to depart. Please make yourselves comfortable. I do hope you enjoy the flight.
This is going to be such a great year. We are definitely in here right now with the men's qualifier, but do not forget we also have the women's events as well, and the progression across the board is mind-blowing. Get your tickets, get out there, hit us with a high five. We cannot wait to see you at all the stops this year. Jacksonville, Seattle, Las Vegas, and then Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It is going to be one for the books. The 2022 SLS Qualifier is being presented by A-Shock, modern performance energy drink created for today's active generation. By Visible, the official mobile partner of Street League Skateboarding. By Skater XL, now available on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And by Primitive. This is it, everyone. We have 2 more attempts left in single trick. We have dropped our bottom 4 skaters, and now it all comes down to this. Maurio McCoy, Keyaki Ike, Yukito Aoki, and Sora Shirai. These skaters are all going to get 2 more attempts. Right now, Maurio McCoy is sitting in 4th place with a 25.1. Sora Shirai up in the top with a 27.7. All right, that's how we're going to be running it in reverse order. We're re-racking. But for Maurio, this is nothing new. He qualified in 8th place, just barely making the cut. And now here he is in our top 4. Now this is where things are going to get interesting, and Maurio does have some opportunity. If you take a look at his scores, his low score to drop right now is a 7.6. We've seen him get a 9. He has opportunity to build. He needs to get a 9.3 for 2nd place. He's got 2 attempts. Oh, going for the kickflip frontside nose blunt.
I like the way Maurio uses different obstacles to get his single tricks as well, though. He's not just using the rail or the hubba to get those high-scoring tricks. That counts for a lot in my books.
All right, Keyaki Ike, he needs a 9.8 to get into 2nd. That is a huge score. Oh, do you think that could be enough? I don't know if that's 9.8 worthy. I think it's definitely in the 9s, but I could see it being a lower 9.
Yeah, and he's already had a few attempts on it as well.
All right, Yukito Aoki, right now sitting in second. He is a full point behind.
Oh, gone for the crooked grind, nollie heel flip out.
I think judging by the numbers, it's impossible for Yukito to actually beat Sora right now.
And you're finding with these guys expecting to have to do these extra tricks, so maybe a little bit of fatigue kicking in too.
Sora, your current leader. Wow.
Wow. Front side 270 to switch backside Smith.
It was like a front 180.
Yeah, front at 180 over to
switch back Smith. It was incredible. Is it 9.5, 9.6 worthy? We'll see. Visible replay. Look at this trick right here. What's crazy is, I mean, I've definitely never seen that at SLS. I don't think I've ever seen that at any contest. And he did it so casually. Like he's just been working on that for a while. 9.3, but it is not better than his 9.5.
No, but
so
it's another trick we haven't really seen before. The judges are going to score it up when they see tricks like that are brand new or NBDs.
Hey, Sora has 4 9s. Just so we're all on the same page. All right, Maurio McCoy, his second of 2 attempts. Unable to put it down, but a great showing for Maurio McCoy out here. He's going to end up in 4th place today in the qualifiers.
Great experience for Mario today. Proved to himself he can do it.
Okay. Keyaki Ike has to get a 9.8. I mean, honestly, he's probably going to need a big spin out if he gets into it. Oh, and he doesn't do it. We will never know what the score on that one will be. He's going to stay in 3rd place. And again, if you look at the scores, he needs to drop a 9.2 or 9.1, but he is a full point behind. And that is going to do it. Yukito Aoki is going to end up in 2nd place, and Sora Shirai, bringing a completely different bag of tricks here today, is going to be joining the 2022 Championship Tour. This is a victory lap.
Oh, and there's our
Shirai.
newest member of this year's SLS Tour, Sora Shirai.
Wow.
Showing up with a bag of rail tricks we haven't seen before.
Every single skater in SLS right now shaking in their boots. Look at those scores. 9.5, 9.1, 9.8, and a 9.3 here in single trick. Talk about a competitor.
Those are just a few of those top. There's other tricks that he has on that level as well that we saw in qualifying or we saw as he was practicing that we haven't seen in a contest yet too. So this is a starting point for this kid.
If the 2022 season is anything like what we just saw, this is going to be mind-blowing.
How stoked are these guys right now, coming all the way from Japan out here?
Look at that. That is a full-on Japan podium. Sora Shirai, your winner here today, going to be joining all the other pros. SLS making the cut. Here is a look at the final results, everyone. Our top three: Keyaki Ike, 25.8. Yukito Aoki, 26.7. And our winner today, Sora Shirai. Jeff, how about that contest?
Just so many new faces, Andrew. Like a lot of these guys, it's great to see them skating for the first time in person. A lot of these guys have never been in an event of this size, so to see everybody step up, to see Jhank Gonzalez and Tyler Peterson, Daiki, everybody ripping out there. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of all these guys that are up on this final results podium here.
Amazing skateboarding. I can't wait to see what happens at the next one. Man, Sora just unleashing a whole new bag of tricks.
We said it right at the start. We felt like if he was going to step that up, that was going to happen.
This is our A-Shock Reach Your Peak moment. Look at this. 9.8 for Sora Shirai. That is truly mind-blowing. And like we have said, that is on par with some of the highest scored tricks we've ever seen at SLS. So there it is, your winner, Sora Shirai. It is in the books. He is going to be joining the 2022 SLS Championship Tour. Talk about having to earn your way in today. Truly, that was some of the most unbelievable skateboarding I have ever witnessed in a qualifier. There's another look. 360 flip nose grind. Beautifully done. Thanks so much to everyone for tuning in. We will see you all in Jacksonville soon enough. From myself, Jeff Rowley, and Jaron, we'll catch you at the next one.